You are good at building anticipation.
Everybody waiting to see what I'm doing.
Yes. Like everything you do is different. Where you get that from? What's some tips to really dominating social media? You figured social media out.
The number one thing to do is just be yourself.
Yeah.
If you be yourself, you really can sell yourself to Instagram.
It has to work or it has to work.
Welcome to Circle of Greatness. I'm your host, Nehemiah Davis. And today I got somebody super special on. When I talk about, she's one of the greatest marketers in the world. She's one of the most interesting people in the world. Unapologetically herself. And she's just amazing. And one of the biggest community leaders in the world. Today we bring to you, for the first time on our show, Saudia Shula, aka Country Cooking. Thank you for being here. How you feeling?
I feel good, child. I'm down here in the ATL.
In the ATL.
Child, I almost got raped, robbed, and murdered. I thought I was going down today.
Yo, it really happened at that restaurant I sent you?
It didn't happen at the restaurant.
Oh, all right, okay.
They was shooting at the cops, but they ran past the restaurant when we was getting out the car. And then I thought I was going to get carjacked. Lord Jesus.
Oh, my gosh.
My pressure was up.
I don't want nothing bad like that happening to you out here.
Listen, I clenched my pocketbook and looked the other way while they was running.
And kept it moving.
And kept moving, like I was in Philly.
Yeah.
I came down here to get a vacation.
And people, dang, you got me feeling bad. Hey, Saul, you are by far one of the greatest marketers I've ever met. Like, I'm talking about, you just know how to make stuff work. The first thing, let me ask you this, because everybody initially know you. That's how I found you. You gave your son the most elaborate prom. You brought Dubai to North Philly. Period. But have you always been thinking out of the box? Where did you get this? Like, you different. Like, everything you do is different. Where you get that from? I get that from
my grandmother. Everything my grandmother did was over the top. I don't care what it was, whether we lived in the projects, she always did the best of everything. So if she did food, she did it big. So all I know is how to do it big.
Yeah. So you just said, I'm gonna bring, you ever been to Dubai?
No.
You never even been to Dubai, but you said, I'm bringing sand, I'm bringing camels.
Let me tell you how that happened.
Yeah.
My son, when I was in the hospital, I had a stroke. Mm-hmm. So when I was in the hospital.
Sorry to hear that.
My son, I had a stroke, then I turned around and got cancer. So then my son, he was just doing all this praying. And at first he used to love church when he was little. Then he crossed over and started going to the masjid every day. And so I was like, okay, if I beat this, since he believing in something, I just believe that if any young kids believe in anything, whether it's Allah, whether it's Christian, whether it's Jehovah, whatever it is, I think it's only one God anyway. But I wanted to do a Dubai thing because he was so into the Muslim stuff. He was going with my little cousin James, he trying to learn how to do it and all this stuff. So I'm like, okay. So he really, really into it. So he was praying so hard for me with the Muslim stuff. So that's why I came up with the Dubai thing. And I said, so if I make it through all of this stuff, then I'm definitely going to give him the biggest prom send-off you ever
What's
seen.
That prom cost you?
What it cost me? That got me indicted. You nigga.
Talking
about that.
but it
got me in trouble already one time. Y'all can get me in trouble
twice. But did you knew it was going to bring you so much attention when you initially planned it? Did you know this thing was going to go viral? Was going to bring you? It just brought you so much attention. Like, I didn't know you exist prior to that. I'm like, this lady she did what?
The whole world already know my family.
Yeah.
They know all my uncles and them. So I'm already was well known in the hood already.
Yeah.
So once they start seeing it, you know what I'm saying? Like, people really thought I was playing. They thought I was gonna have like plastic prop, like camels and stuff like that. I was like, I ain't do that. Yeah. My uncle and Aunt Lisa, they got the cars. They got the cars for him or whatever. I got the camel, and we just rocked out. Styles by Shine did his suits. And he had three different changes, 3 different cars, 3 different girlfriends. Yeah. I mean, not girlfriends, but dates. 3 different dates. And it was just that. Everybody changed their outfit. It was cool.
Yeah, that was good. Let me ask you this.
The camel was the coolest, the smutty camel.
The camel was crazy.
Yeah, the camel was
crazy. I just watched it on the news.
Just to see a camel in the hood.
In the hood is different.
And everybody keep trying to redo it, but they can't redo it.
Yeah, some things you just can't redo. That one just got to leave it alone.
I did Wakanda. That went worldwide. Oh, yeah, it went to BET.
That was next year, right? That's for like one of your nephews. The next year,
I did 20-something proms and gave each kid a different theme.
Wow.
And the one that went
Saw the Wakanda.
viral.
You bought like a cheetah,
the
like a jaguar,
the Black Panther.
Yeah.
I bought a real Black Panther thing to the hood.
Yeah.
They just never seen it.
Yeah.
And we reenacted the Black Panther, so that was dope.
Yeah, and I only asked you that. I know the story's old, but that's how I came to know you. And then
Everybody.
Yeah, I've never asked him like, yo, what made you think like this? But everything you do, that since I've been knowing you, is always like over the top and out of the box. Tell me why people, or what's some things people need to start doing in their business? Like we was just talking last night. You like, yo, greatness. Everything needs to be great. Like
when I saw your logo, right? Let's take for instance the greatness logo.
Yeah.
I seen you did something else, some other logo. I said, stop. You can't do that. You got to put greatness first and then put everything underneath for greatness. Because they're going to follow greatness and then that's how they're going to associate you with the other things. So you can't do that. Like when the whole world knows me, I'm talking about no matter where I go at, I could be in Dubai right now and they're going to know who I am, right? That's because they're going to be like, y'all see it. Yeah. That's my thing. Yeah. If you notice on my shirts, it say y'all see it, but then it say country cooking under it. Yeah. So they know me from that first. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
what you're saying is everybody online or people listening, they need to create one thing that the world knows them for.
And then
is that a quote? Is that a thing that you do?
Anything, greatness. I know you greatness. Yeah. If I see that symbol anywhere, that's Neo's. Yeah. Like, I don't understand why you don't have it on shirts or merch. Yeah. Who don't want to be great?
Yeah. So how do you start? For my business owners listening, how do you find that thing for yourself?
I started Son and Do It. So for Son,
I be calling my son Son all the time.
World,
son,
all the basketball players, NBA players, NFL players, the superstars, everybody call their kids Son and Do It now. Yeah. It's something that I created. So if I say Son's water ice, they're gonna be like, that's Auntie Soa's son. Yeah. That's JJ. Yeah. But they don't know JJ by JJ no more. They know him by Son. So I told JJ, Son Real Estate, yes, that's you. Yeah. Son Real Estate LLC, that's you. Son Water Ice, that's you. Son Barbershop, that's you. Yeah. Everything you do need to go under Son and put barbershop beside it, or put Son's this, or you know what I'm saying?
But how do a person come up with that? Like how because you just creative. You could look at something and you be like, yep, that's what you need to be doing. Like say, what's the formula for coming up with this stuff?
Like say, as everybody know Neo, you just got to think about what you're good at. Yeah. Like, I think about what I'm good at. At first, they knew me as country cooking, but now they be like, y'all see it. Yeah. We was just downtown, y'all see it. Yeah. Girl walked up, y'all see it. Yeah. I ain't know it from a can of bait. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Now, second thing, you built a brand that people know, like, and trust, right? Mm-hmm. Like, if you put your stamp on it, it's good.
You know why?
Yeah, tell me. I want people. I want that.
I don't take money unless it's from a big corporation.
Okay.
I'm going to repeat that.
Yeah, say it.
People get greedy and they take money, right? I don't take money unless it's from a big corporation. Like, you feel me? Anybody I put on my page, I believe in it. Yeah. So you can't buy me. I can't be bought. Mm. Like, you feel me? That's the difference with me and other people. Yeah. If I put you on my page, it's because I like you. Yeah. Because if I pay for a service, like, I could get everything free. Yeah. Anything I do, literally, I could walk around, live a free life, but I don't want everybody on my page. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? I came to Atlanta. Everybody know about the party that I'm doing for my girlfriend. Everybody want to do something for me free. Mm-hmm. I don't want y'all to know where I'm staying at. Mm-hmm. I don't know you. Mm-hmm. So I got to get somebody that knows somebody.
Social media. Though.
Yeah, but they don't know where I'm staying at. Yeah. They don't know no address. Yeah. They don't know unless you've been here before. That's going to be the only way that you know. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? But we want to do this with you, our son. We want to do this for Young Buck. We want to do that for Young Buck. So now they going to Young Buck, we want to do this for you. We want to do that for you. Just with son, we want to do this. We want to do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we'll do the catering for you. We'll do the catering for free. We'll do the cakes for free. We'll do that. And I'm like, I don't want everybody on my platform because I see your stuff. If it's not what I think it's going to be, I don't want it. Yeah. And I don't want you to get mad at me because I don't post it. Yeah. Like, you feel me?
I see a lot of people, they be feeling like you owe them. Oh, I gave you this, I didn't post you. I'm not required to post you.
Yeah, you gave it to me because you gave it to me hoping that I post you. Yeah. Because my post going to make you rich. I know some people that's been, like, I'm going to say this, right? I know some people that have a lot of different business, even friends and stuff, that I done helped blow up, right? That's because I wanted to. I had one friend that was like, yeah, I'll give you $30,000 a month. You can't give me $30,000 a month because I'm not making my page a healthcare page. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I'm not making my page such and such business. I don't want to do that. Yeah. Like, you feel me? If I do that, then it waters down who I am. Yeah. So
That's good.
I don't want to do that.
Hey, you're looking at this and you're probably enjoying this episode and the strategies and the gems that I give you. This is just a fraction of what you learn in my mastermind, right? I would love for you to be able to learn more information on how he's able to help Carter Cofield make $1 million in one single day, how he's able to help Rochelle Parks make over $500,000 in a day, learn how he's able to help Tevin grow his Instagram following from 70,000 followers to upwards to 200,000 followers within 2 months. And again, those results are not typical, let me be very clear, but they are possible for those who are willing to put work in, energy, and effort. If you're looking at this video right now, I want you to go to the website Mastermind with Neo, NEO.com, so you can apply to see if you're a good fit for our mastermind. This is specifically for someone looking to grow their digital business, right? Even though, y'all probably even know David Shan, Sleepers for Suckers. He's inside of my mastermind. You probably know Sonya, the student loan doctor. He's inside of my mastermind. You probably know Darius Daniels. He's inside of my mastermind. Those are just a few more people who are absolutely crushing it as a result of being inside of the community. So listen, if you're looking at this, right, and you're probably looking at the episode like, man, you're dropping so much gems, but can you imagine how many gems you'll get when you're actually inside of the environment, when you're tapped into the community? What I want you guys to go to right now is mastermindwithneo.com so you do not miss out on your opportunity to get tapped in. You will have to apply, you will have to get on the call, and hopefully you make the cut to be a part of what we got going on. I'll see you on the inside. Let's get back to the episode.
Let me ask you this. You are good at, you said Young Buck, and you are good at building anticipation. Like I'm talking about.
Everybody waiting to see what I'm doing.
Yes. My goal today is like, how do we have people start doing this in their, like.
You took me, yesterday I posted something. Today the person called me and said, I got an extra 7,000 followers because you posted me.
Yeah.
I'm like, my Instagram is that powerful. So that's why people run to give me free stuff.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me?
Yeah. No, but I got to talk about, like, when do you come up with, like, when you was just talking about the Young Buck thing, like, I mean, I'll be out of the loop, so I don't be knowing much stuff, but I'm talking about you building so much anticipation. Everybody like, yo, who are you dating? Like, who? Like, and it's like a story. Like, even your cookbook, when you drop your book, it's like,
everything I make everything, I want everybody to be talking about it.
Yeah.
Because if they talking about it, that's keeping me relevant. They're going to come to my restaurant. They're going to spend some money with me in some kind of way. As long, like,
how long that length got to be? Like, is it a formula that, do I got to talk about it for 30 days?
I'm instant. I woke up today and just started twerking, talking about the party.
Yeah.
So now they like, oh my God, I'm so excited. When is the party? Like, I see so many stars, right? I see so many famous people on my page now, right? So they was like, I see them commenting on my page and they like, let me say this for instance. Keisha's favorite artist, Jeff Bradshaw, he's famous, right? I say that's her famous thing. He like, I'm coming to sing happy birthday for her. So that's how real and how powerful my Instagram is. Yeah. It's like when I say it, it's like, okay, you want us to do that. Like, do you want us to be coming? Like, I'm like, do I want you to come? Hell yeah, I want you to come. She gonna fall out. Like, yeah, do that. I need you to come.
Like, I wish people could adopt this. You got a spirit of when you do something, you do it though. You don't half step nothing. Like you 30 days of your own birthday, 30 days of business.
Did you see what they said about you?
What they said?
They said, Neo, he done followed in Auntie footsteps. He did it big. You did it. You came to Philly. You did that book bag drive, the car show.
You wasn't gonna let me half step though.
I said, Neo,
yeah, you was on my
go
line.
get a couple more thousand book bags. You did it though. Yeah. Everything you like, no, son, I don't think it's gonna be that big. Wasn't it that big?
Yeah,
You needed every last one of them, didn't you?
Yeah.
Not only that, they was like, he did it big. He had the car show out there. The kids, they dream about looking at these cars, and you seen the kids' expressions like sitting just to sit in the car. So they dreaming, like, I'm gonna get this car one day. And hopefully they just don't try to go get it the wrong way. But that was big. You had everything out there from food to fun, the moon bouncers, the artists came out, everything. It was wonderful.
Yeah, it was dope. I appreciate
and you got the
guidance.
street named after you.
Yeah. I appreciate just your guidance on that. But yeah, I'm intrigued. Like we be doing stuff. I'm like, gas stations.
But
go
now,
live.
But
like
now,
how do businesses create that type of?
All businesses can't do it.
You got the juice.
But what I'm trying to tell you is, people follow my page because I'm real. I be trying to tell so many people, y'all got to stop trying to make a whole format. People don't want to see that. They just want to see what you actually want to do because it's just real people looking at you and real people
And
seeing
you
what you're doing.
unapologetically yourself. I think most people can't be themselves.
That's because I come
they
from a
think-
family of that, though.
But they think they care about what somebody gonna say about them.
That's because I come from a family that didn't raise me like that.
Yeah. I'm just amazed at just your ability to, you're a good businesswoman. I just watch, I'm like, yo, how this lady, she got to figure it out with
No,
everything.
actually, I don't. I just be myself. That's it.
But no one's selling 10,000 solids in a week.
Wow.
Now, the big business is not doing that. I was telling somebody the other day, right? They put me on CNBC, NBC. I'm like, look, y'all got me doing all of this. Saul gonna go live and gonna get more people down here from going live than me being on NBC,
All that.
CNBC.
They ain't looking at
Which
like
one?
that.
I'm gonna take that over the television stations.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what you want. Because you want the difference with me is I got the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's the difference.
But I think you think that's part of just giving back and making the difference where they now like
They know I care. My family always been in the community, right? I'm gonna go back to even when my uncles and them was back in the streets and they was like selling drugs and doing stuff like that, right? First was my Uncle James, he boxed. So that made us a really big thing in the community, right?
That's James Schuler, right?
James
Yeah.
Black Gold Schuler.
Yeah.
He
That
died
gym
in-
still open?
He died in 1986. Yeah, the gym's still open.
Okay.
But he died in 1986, right? Got killed in a motorcycle accident. He was like the big pill in our thing, right? Then in our community, everybody knew him to do stuff in the community. Then my uncles and them, they took over that. After he died, they took it over. So I think it's instilled in me to just do stuff. I remember my uncles and them taking bus loads, like just to the amusement parks. I see people trying to do that stuff now, even today, trying to do it now. That's where it come from.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's where I get it from seeing them do so much. And like, even like a lot of kids ain't never even been to McDonald's. They might used to have a party down there that's when the same McDonald's that's down there, that's 30th and Allegheny, used to have parties down there, take the kids, treat them to McDonald's. Ice cream man come, water ice truck come, the whole neighborhood just buying them, stuff like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Stuff like that make the community know that you really give a fuck.
And that was me.
So a lot of places don't. And I remember stuff like this as a kid. Like, you know, like all my friends, we all sitting in there, or he's taking all of us and we getting on the bus to go somewhere to an amusement park or something like that. Like, I remember all that stuff. So I guess I reiterate and it just go back and it circles around. But that's where I get the giving from.
Yeah. And I tell people all the time, exposure equals expansion. Once you see somebody else do it, it's like, I saw that Bentley in West Philly. I said, I got to get me one. But then I said, let me bring them to the hood. Because them kids may never see that in their life in the hood. There's not a lot of things we get exposed to. So I'm like, yo, I got to do that for the people. So, yeah.
That was dope, though, the car show.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
It was really dope. I was scared for you to bring on them cars. I said, them boys stealing them cars. Hopefully them kids don't come down here and take these man damn cars. I prayed about that. Because I said, this man is crazy. He bringing all these damn cars in.
Yeah.
And these kids stealing cars every day.
That's crazy.
Them kids crazy now out there.
Like, how do we help these kids, though, on a large scale? It just seems like
You got to get the little ones. I think once you get the younger ones, like 10 years old, probably to like 13, 14, 15. Because after 13, they just about gone.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Let me ask you, Saul, just so we get wrap up soon, what's some tips to really dominating social media? You figured social media out. We talked about being yourself. Nothing you do is scripted. What's some other things that people need to be doing right now?
The number one thing to do is just be yourself.
Yeah.
If you be yourself, you really can sell yourself to Instagram. Once you start writing stuff down, rehearsing, I actually see people rehearse stuff for Instagram. I'm like, you don't got that type of time?
For sure.
You know how many cuts and how many that take? Yeah. No, just do it.
Yeah. You be like, keep the camera running.
Yeah.
And post
I
it
even
just
put my
like
flaws
that.
on there.
Yeah.
The other day, I think I was doing something, and I like, oh my God, I didn't even know the thing was still rolling, and it was still rolling. Yeah. And they was cracking up. They was like, one thing about it, we're going to have a good time. Yeah. I think it was Milano on there yesterday. Like, if y'all don't make this into a show because I keep tapping in every second to see what's going on.
I saw her put that. Yeah.
I was like,
what type of show would you do? You should do a show.
Well, I had offers, but I turned it down. There wasn't enough money for me to ruin my future. Yeah. They wanted to give me $3 million. It ain't enough.
You said to ruin your future?
Yeah.
So if y'all hearing this, don't come back with no $3 million. She need 8 figures to start.
When I was when they was telling me before the indictment came or whatever, they was offering me way more than that. So I don't know how it got down to that low. So it is what it is.
Yeah, listen. So,
But I definitely want to ruin my life for no $3 million.
yeah, 3 million.
Because, you know, you're going to fall out with people. Reality TV, everybody want to be the star. Everybody going to show up. You're going to fall out with friends. You're going to fall out with family. Yeah. Oh, don't nobody want to be taped, this, that, and that. Like, I guess if you do or you don't. Like, which one is it? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Because you literally exposing everything.
Yeah, I actually put it just about everything.
Like I said, I admire just your work ethic, just your ability to just help people. Like, you help so many people and you just don't stop.
But hold up, you just said I help people. See, I help people, but then people like you come in and be like, "Here with 20 bands, what can we do with 20 bands? We're gonna do a lot for the hood for 20 bands." Yeah. Then you be like, sometimes, all right, I got 15, so I only got 10 bands. I'm like, you only got 10 bands?
Yeah, sometimes
nigga,
5,
bring the
3,
10 bands 2. So we could go do some. We could do a lot with 10 bands. Yeah. So that's what happens. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna say this. I'm probably then went broke, I don't know how many times by trying to do it myself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But then when people like you come in, like my uncle and them come in, like my uncle do a lot of stuff for the nonviolence to try to help the nonviolence, but he do that with his own money. Like, ain't nobody giving him no funding, ain't nobody doing none of that.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So a lot of stuff, like people do really have it in their heart to do a lot of stuff, but it's like, when can you possibly have enough money? But if people like you come along and be like, I got 10 or I got 20, and then somebody else come and they see what I'm doing and they be like, so I got 10 or I got 20. Speaking of that, my book bag drive coming up. I know you did one, but I ain't got nothing to do with that because you usually help me out every year. So I need my little coin for that too, just to put that out there.
When is that? When it's coming soon?
It ain't to the last Sunday of the month.
All right.
Yo, I've had the privilege to help hundreds and hundreds of people all around the world open up their own profitable event spaces utilizing my signature formula. Number 1, how to find a space. Number 2, how to fund the space and how to automate the space. I've been in Atlanta, Georgia now living for 2 years. My spaces are still in Philadelphia operating, doing extremely well because we use the same exact formula that I break down, right? If you're interested in learning how we can help you, I want you to go to eventsspacesecrets.com, watch a training or book a call with our team to see if you are a good fit. Again, this is for you specifically if you're looking for other ways to leverage your money and turn that into other streams of income, right? I don't believe there's a better time than right now for you to get tapped into the information in the game that can help you. So again, go to eventsspacesecrets.com, watch the training or book a call with our team to see if you're a good fit for this opportunity. Let's go.
Yo, it's so funny, but you know what's so crazy? It's like, I don't know if I told you this, but I didn't really go ask for money for this book bag event or this event. I asked.
But I told you to get your friends involved.
Well, I don't even, I stopped wanting to ask people because what happens is, chef, what we got, man?
We got some vegetarian pasta right there.
You keep that over there. I don't want no veggie, baby.
No, this is shrimp.
Oh, I want the shrimp. Yeah. I want the shrimp.
She loves seafood. Ooh.
Yeah, I like the seafood.
And this is
this look good.
Ooh,
Did y'all
you see how
get a
it look?
of it?
Oh man.
Yeah, get into it.
It's the Chef Striker, y'all. Striker Eats.
Hold up. Is this on the menu? For me, doesn't it? Oh, this one. Let me say. That's good. And I think that's another thing that people can relate to me. I'm straight hood with it.
Facts.
I can
You
be
ain't
in the room.
changing in front of nobody.
No, I know how to conduct myself in any atmosphere. I was raised that way, so I definitely know how to conduct myself anywhere. But I can be in a room full of billionaires and I can be in a room full of crackheads. It don't make me a difference. I'm gonna have me a good time no matter which way it is.
Right.
I'm gonna respect the people that's around me. You know what I'm saying? So that's the difference. I'm versatile versus a lot of people.
Yeah. Man, this is good right here.
Baby, get your auntie a Pepsi or Coke out there.
Should somebody get her a Pepsi or a Coke?
Thank you, boo. You ain't tell me I was getting lunch too on the podcast.
Yeah. Oh, this is our first time we ever did lunch on the podcast. We might have to start having Striker do this more often.
Striker, you trying to show me out? Yes, you can open it, boo. Yeah. Thank you.
You need a cup, salt? Or you
What else you want to talk about, Neo?
We're about to wrap it up. This is about to be our part 1. So I'm just grateful that you came on. And, I've been wanting you to get on the pod. So I really wasn't even prepared. Like, I would have thought more questions.
That's your problem. You think too much into stuff.
Right. You're right.
You gotta just do it. Yeah. I bet you your little bougie ass, when the people come, I bet your bougie ass got a whole list. Oh, we gonna talk about this. People don't want to talk about that. People want to know The real, like, was your ass broke before? How many times you been broke? How many did you get it back? And how did you get it back?
Talk about that.
I've been broke a lot of times.
What's some of the mistakes you made that made you not go broke, but had to start over, or because a lot of entrepreneurs
doing too much for other people. Sometimes you can burn yourself out from what people think that you have, and you live up to the expectation to thinking that, because such and such needs, but you forget about your own needs and stuff that you need and stuff that you need to do. Like, you feel me?
I got a rule, so I don't loan no money.
No, I ain't talking about loaning. I'm talking about like helping people.
Right, yeah. But it's a limit. They said you gotta set limits for takers because they rarely do. They will take everything you got from you
and won't care. Let me tell you something. There's very few people that's, when I am fucked up or when things, this thing, you know how people always be like, oh, my family don't do this. No, there's very few people. See that little black man right there? See that little light-skinned thing right there? That's my uncle and my aunt. I don't give a how bad it is for me. That's my uncle, Dad, my aunt Lisa, right?
They ride.
When I say ride, I'm talking about my uncle has always been my protector since I was little, because I got 5 uncles. But my uncles have always been my protector, right? I'm talking about from birth. Like from where I got any kind of memory. If you read my book, then you will know. But I don't care if I don't have, they be like, here it is. Like when I had my stroke, my bills is taken care of. Do you know how many people would do that? Or do you know how many people, like, or how many times they had to help me, like, keep my restaurant afloat? Or people don't see that side, though. Yeah. Because people would instantly be like, they want to take. Like, you feel me? Like my little cousins, like James, Chauncey, Rob, Kayla. Like, it's a set few that I know whether I don't have nothing,
they ride.
Your
son. Yeah.
And I don't care if I got this much, they ain't looking for nothing, like, from me. Like, you understand what I'm saying? So, like, my family, I could say that my family, truly, I got a good ride and die family. But that's how we was raised, too. Like, we take care of each other kids. We help out. Like, you would never know our crackheads kids from our regular kids. Like, because they all, if one of us falls short, the other one gonna pick it up. Like, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you would never know the difference, like, if it was a struggle or not. So
me.
motherfuckers look at me on Instagram all the time, and I could be struggling, they wouldn't never know.
Yeah, same here.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But a lot of people don't have that foundation.
Yeah.
If that makes
and
sense.
It's crazy. Some people are looking, they can't wait to hear you are doing bad, though.
Like, yeah.
Like, not you, I mean, in general. Like, people are wishing for a lot of people's downfall.
No, they do.
Which is crazy. Even
friends, even people who, let me tell you something, when I had my stroke, I found out all my friends, I'm talking about I used to party with, used to be with, hang with every day, getting my uncle had nightclubs and stuff like that. I know y'all remember A Street Lounge, Plush.
A Street Lounge,
Plush.
Yeah.
That's his club.
Oh.
There.
A Street Lounge was lit right there on the corner before you get on the highway.
Let me tell you something. When they was getting in the clubs free, when we out eating free, out doing this, out doing that, getting into the fights or getting into whatever celebrities having something, everybody love you to death. I'm talking about I was eating, sleeping with these people 24/7. Yeah. I had my stroke. I found out just who could be there for me. When I couldn't walk, couldn't offer you nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. All the friends disappeared. So that made me know that I got a few friends in my family. That's it.
Yeah. Crazy.
So I don't, I learned my lesson. And then sometimes it take you to fall to learn your lesson. Yeah. I've learned that. That's in my book too.
I'm trying to avoid falling though. What's the website for they could get the book? Y'allseeit.com?
Y'all see it?
Yeah. Guys, with that being said, so let everybody know how they could stay in touch with you, what you got going on if they want to
at Country Cooking One.
At Country
Cooking One.
On Instagram.
Yeah.
At Country Cooking One on Instagram. Listen, y'all, we gonna wrap up our episode. This is gonna be part 1. I'm gonna bring her back.
Y'all gotta say y'all see it.
Yeah, y'all see it. You gotta say that. Go to y'allseeit.com, y'all. Go grab Saul book. Go get her cookbook. Go support her, y'all. Literally one of the most giving ladies I know. Now, again, I'm grateful for you. Thank you for being in my life and just the value that you add to me and everybody here.
So I love you and your family, especially your wife, Neo.
Yeah.
So you got to tell me you're going to call him back.
Yeah. All right, y'all. We call y'all back. Bye.
That means you coming back.
Yeah. Peace, y'all.